Hey guys, so I'm going to give you a results video. So I just started filming this video and for some reason it stopped recording and I don't know why. But I'm gonna give you the results video to the show, Gold Country, and yeah, this is my best show NAN card wise, but reserve and champ wise, not the best show. And these last two shows, I've been getting overall reserves of the whole Briar division, and I ran out of luck this time because I only got one rosette. And I usually get like 4-ish. But I'm super happy with how my horses did. So I'm just going to get through the placings fast. I'll try to tell you stories because I know people like that. So we'll start. This guy, he hasn't placed in like a couple years. And this show season, he's been placing for some reason. So yeah, he got a third. And I'm really happy for him. This guy got a second in a NAN card and breed. I have a pretty big stock foals class. So really happy. He has flaws, I need to clean him with a few other models. They have like fingerprints and stuff. This girl got 2/3 in breeding collectability. The collectability judge was like, come on, collectability cards, come on, regular runs are collectible too. So I'm like, okay. So I added quite a few horses to the collectability classes and I got some placings. But yeah, she got last out of her class out of breeding collectability, but I'm fine with that. She placed, whatever, even though it's not realistically. This guy won overall reserve of the whole Briar division at the last show, got a 5th. And he got last out of all the Vallegros. I was pretty bummed and surprised, but I think he got a minor little ear rub on the way to the show, so I'm guessing that's why. But I'm guessing since everyone saw that my Vallegro won overall reserve, everyone just decided to go buy Vallegros, and apparently got better ones than mine. But yeah, he got a 5th. I'm still happy that he placed. It was a pretty big class too. I think there's 10 horses in that class, and 5 of them were mine, and all of them placed. I was super happy, super stoked about that. This guy got a 3rd. He never nans, but he always seems to place. I'm not mad at him for it, but I just really want to get him nanned at least once, and I'll be happy. But I'm still really happy. This guy got a 2nd in the scenes class. I think this might be his first NAN card, so I'm really happy for him. I love him. He's probably one of my favorites. This guy in the same class got a 3rd. He's the one that usually nans for me, but he didn't, but that's okay. This guy, I'm really proud of. He got a 2nd breed and a 4th in collectability. Really happy for him. I don't think he's gotten a NAN card yet, so I'm really happy. This guy got a 5th in collectability in the European Warmblood class, which is the one I had 5 horses in. His breed worked. He got a 1st place in NAN card and breed, but he didn't place in breed. He just got a 5th in collectability, which I'm happy about. And this horse always surprises me every single time. This is my Woodburn. He's limited to 500 pieces, but he has this huge rub on his offside. And I always show him, and he seems to place almost every time. Only one judge has noticed and told me about it, but I'm like, yeah, I know. I believe this NAN card may be his 2nd or 3rd NAN card, and he seems the mostly placed. So I don't know why. I just don't know if the judges don't notice it or they notice it. There's not other horses to place or what. But I'm so happy he still places with that rub. Over here, my Elska, out of 2 Elskas, there's only 2 in that class. So Elskas, there's 2 of that model. She got a 2nd in breed, which was last, and a 1st in collectability, which won the class. It's pretty funny. But, you know, I'm happy she nanned. My Cupcake, who always nans for me, he got a 3rd and a 5th. I jinxed it. I was like, he always nans for me, blah, 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 and he didn't nan, so just don't jinx your models, because that will happen to you. This guy, who seems to do pretty well for me, got a 3rd in breed and a 2nd in collectability, so I'm really happy with him. And he's super gorgeous. This guy, who hasn't nanned in a while, decided he wanted a NAN card in collectability, and he got a 3rd in breed. I have a pretty big class, so I'm really happy for him. This guy, he is a pretty good shower for me. This is his second NAN card out of 3 shows, so yeah, he got a 2nd in a NAN card in breed. And in the wash ponies, or light ponies, this guy got a 3rd in breed and a 2nd in collectability. This is my 3rd placing horse. He always gets 3rds, and I don't think he's ever gotten a NAN card in collectability, but I think he's gotten a few in breed. Pop that back there. Moving on. Gonna go a little faster now. This guy got a 1st in a NAN card in collectability out of a pretty big Pony Foals class, and she, I named her Oreo. She has quite a few flaws, and she seems to place. The judge said, ooh, vintage molds. Oh, yeah. This girl, who I never show because she never places, got a third out of the Lady Face Quarter Horse class, and I was really happy for her. So, and she was for sale too, but I don't think I'll be selling her. I'll probably show her one more time. She doesn't play, so I'll end up selling her. So if you're interested, hit me up, I guess. Out of 4 Missouri Foxtrotters, my Prince Jester got a 4th, and he nanned at his last show. This girl nanned again, super happy for her. She got a 3rd in breed, or 2nd breed and 3rd in collectability out of 3 walkers. So I'm really happy. Here's all my minis. My mini did pretty well. He got like a 4th, a Nan card, like a 4th Nan card. I think she got like a 4th in place. I don't really remember the placings, but if you guys really want the placings video, I'll probably post it. This guy got a 4th in the huge Stone Appy class in collectability, I believe. It's pretty funny because I believe this guy placed at Winter Festivus. He placed at Fantastic Plastic Classic, and he placed at Gold Country. So they kind of go back and forth, and I find it pretty entertaining to watch them place. This guy had too many Connemara ponies. I showed him as a Connemara before, and he did pretty well under that breed. And I showed him as a Morgan because I ran out of room, and he got a 3rd in that pretty decent big class. So I'm really happy for him. Maverick got a 3rd in breed and a 2nd collectability out of 4 horses, and he was for sale. I was going to sell him, but I just threw him in last minute, and I'm really happy I threw him in last minute. I think he placed over the other Maverick in his class, and he had a huge rub on his leg, and I touched it up, so I guess I did a good job touching that up. This girl, she's a little bit too light to be an American Spotted Draft, like her feathering, so I crossed her with a paint and a Gypsy Vanner, a Shire and a paint, sorry. So if you want to use that, it works, apparently. She got a 3rd in breed and a 5th in collectability, or vice versa, I don't know. The ribbons weren't labeled, because if anyone wanted to recycle them. This guy, first time ever showing for me, got a 2nd in an Nan card out of a pretty big Clydesdale class, so I'm really happy. I might continue showing him, but he has the cute little flip here, and judges don't like that. This guy surprised me. This is his 2nd Nan card, but he got a 1st in collectability, and I was like, is that even my horse? And he's slightly yellow too, so cool. And I lost his other Nan card, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'm glad he finally got another Nan card. This girl, first time ever showing her, got a 3rd in breed and a 5th in collectability, so I'm really happy for her. She may continue showing with me. Over here, in the Arabian Stallion class, this guy didn't even place, and he always nans for me. But this guy got a 3rd in breed and a 4th in collectability, I believe. So, super happy. And this guy's placed at both shows I went to. This girl didn't place at all of her last show, and she got a 1st in collectability and a 3rd in breed, and a lot of people were talking about her, so I'm super happy for her. Okay, so I won these 2 in the raffle. I'm not going to take them out, but they're really cute, and breed suggestions are welcome, so super happy I won them. They've been grails for a while. And I bought this guy, I spent $20 on raffle tickets, and this guy was only $90, and I love him. And he placed a 2nd in breed and a 2nd collectability for me, so super stunned with that. My Stone Arab got a 3rd in collectability. This guy got a 3rd in breed, 3rd in collectability, 2nd in breed. This guy got a 2nd in breed and a reserve champion, and it's his 2nd reserve champion with his 2nd time showing, so I love that guy. This guy finally nanned again. He got a 1st in collectability and a 3rd in breed. He's never gotten a collectability placing, I believe, so I'm really happy. This guy got a 1st, placed it in a huge thoroughbred mini class, so I'm really happy for him. This guy got a 4th in collectability. The judge at Winter Festivus said the breed is really good for him, but she really liked the breed I made or put on him. But he hasn't been placing in breed. He just got a 4th in collectability, so I guess judges prefer different whatever. I don't think a lot of the judges in my region like the Carrick mold because he hasn't been placing at all for me. This guy got a 2nd in breed and a 5th in collectability. He hasn't nanned for me in a while, so I'm super happy he nanned. And I put the reference out because I never put his reference out because I always forget. And last placing is this girl. finally named again. She got a second in collectability and a third in breed. And my Heartbreaker hasn't placed in a while, so he needs to start placing or else I'm gonna kick him out with the shoestring. So you listen, little dude. Anyways, that's my results video. If you really want the mini results, I will make a video of it, but those are my traditional results, and I hope you guys enjoy. Ooh, you can see me. Comment, rate, subscribe, and bye, guys.